Welcome to another episode of Timberborn in the village of Beaver, in our Emberpelts village. As you can see, we're just starting a drought. It will be a 15-day long drought. These trees, well, we can cut them down, so they won't matter that they won't survive the entirety of the drought. It is a bit sad that these young pines won't make it. Well, these oaks will probably make it. But we have plans. Over here, we have started to harvest all of this metal. We're making some industrial pelts so we can actually collect them. It is a drought, so we could go in the water to, well, go in here to make the first 2 water wheels, which probably is interesting to do. But we should look over here to gain more land. For 1, for farming, 2, to create, mostly for farming. We have quite a lot of radish, but we lose a lot of it every time a drought ends, because the bad water gets hit way earlier than the good water. And we just don't have enough land. So I'm thinking to claim over here with my mouses as land, to try to get as short of a possible building, because it is going to be a huge effort to build all of this. We're gonna lose a lot of green. As you may see, the water will be flowing back here. We have a hole which collects good water. Over here we have a hole. Here are some holes, but we have no way of maintaining that so far. So it is a bit tricky, because we only have 37 units of wood, which isn't enough. Let's connect that part for the future. And having this all good land, we might need to dam a piece and have a little bit of a river flowing through here, so we can actually refill all of this land, all of this water. Yeah, we need to get more land, so let's at least plan it out. Levees over here, and I think dam pieces over there. So we could claim more land. Let's temporarily delete that part, so we can go ahead over here and prioritize over here. Get the wood over here. Let's unpause these, because now we can actually go in here. And make these the highest priority. This bit is, well, yeah. There will still be water over here, and if we can let it flow over here during a bad tide or whatever, that's all fine, because then over here we could make it like a little pond, just like these, but maybe with levees or with dynamite if we can get there. First, these need to be built before we can actually go ahead with those plans. So go into triple speed. This here, they can build it, but it is lower priority. Oh, that's unfortunate. We need gears to finish this grist mill. But we don't, well, for the time being. Let's put in a power shaft in, well, we haven't started it, so let's maybe not do that. Put it in here, and then these are just a couple of logs to be built. Not that we have a huge amount of blocks ready for us to use at this time, but you never know. I mean, this is a huge project, which by the time the drought will end, we need to build this block back in. Over here they have started, but they don't have any planks because we don't have any power. Well, now we have power. You can be pulsed. Don't have enough power to use the juice, so let's only have the lumber mill working when we have some wind, which we currently don't. We got unemployed beavers, so let's pulse you two. Well, vacancies, I mean. This can be lowered down, the production. Do have some oaks getting in here, so that's a nice good chunk of wood. These are, I mean, this one is just about halfway, but these ones are 80%. That's a couple of 3-4 days. Let's take a look. Waiting for planks. I mean, this is a long way to walk for them also. We have some trees. And yeah, what I mean over here is just like 1, 2, 3. No, it can be more efficient. Just like this, but that's a very low priority job to do. And then we can put in a a platform and a couple of stairs to put in a fluid dump. And this fluid dump is keeping quite a lot of these oaks alive. That's a good thing. Do have to wait now before we can get some more lumber in, but this is moving along. I don't think they will finish this in 9 days. Well, this most certainly. Having this set as obtain is not the most useful currently. Come on, build those stairs. I can delete this and we can actually use all of these materials. Our water 1.5k, that's all fine. Our food, we are growing, we are harvesting. That's all working well, so we can expand. We just waiting for the right time. Well, basically until they have finished building this. Yeah, so far I've been really enjoying these Emberpelts faction mod. It's a lot of fun. It is approachable enough compared to like the white paws. I've never played the white paws, the water beaver mod. It seems really cool when I see other players on video play with it, but it's so tricky. There are a lot of things that can go wrong, and I'm a bit intimidated by it. Even though I would really like to try and build a workable safe on it, because it seems really cool. Over here we're waiting. We do have some planks. Do we need any more planks? No, so let's just use the power for the press and make some apple juice. We did need gears for something, I believe, but for what? Oh, that's right, the grist mill. So let's unpause the gear workshop and make some gears. Because then we can delete this power shaft and make actually this second lumber mill actually available for usage. And this would be a nice spot to put in like a where it is, a bad water pump. But we're not ready quite yet. Well, at least we will have one compact water wheel ready when the drought ends. The second one I think we can pause. That's enough. We have to make decisions. Is this doable or isn't it doable? Just over 6 days left. And do need to rebuild this levee. Otherwise, this is all gonna flood and all our beavers are wet and our crops will be ruined. It's tricky. Yes, sluices will need metal blocks. Floodgates need planks. Flat top floodgates, which are really cool. They are floodgates, but they have a flat top, so you can use them pretty much as a sluice and everything. So they're cool. What we could do is, yes, these won't make it anyway. It will be a bit one by one building, but it means we will be safe. Pick up these logs. Oh, they're sleeping. They're sleeping now. Well, all right. They picked up some of the logs. That's so we can continue building from just from the top of this. Without the danger of actually flooding our system. And let's give them over here a industrial pile. Set to obtain, prioritized by the haulers. So they can actually collect all of the wood. Our seedling blueberry bush didn't quite make it. Well, our vengeance will be ours. Over here we do have this wood, so let's make that third water wheel. No. Let's just get them to build this. It's fine. The beavers are already coming there. 30 years. Oh, that's just because they have to walk incredibly far. So maybe for our working beavers over here. Oh, that stairs didn't get quite made. So let's give them a water tank and a small warehouse so they can actually eat some stuff when they're all the way over here, and they don't necessarily have to go all the way across the map. We can connect it all. Click yes. This is all low priority stuff. Last day of the drought. How far have they gotten here? Great. We can unpause these, delete these wooden stairs so they don't get themselves wet, because they can reach it from the land. 70 logs. They can build it quite easily. And build those stairs, mates. You can do it. Yes. Almost another industrial pile ready. 0.3 days and our drought will be ending. Let's prioritize this and provide. Well, we don't really need to. We got 1.1k of water still left in our system, so there's no reason. Yeah, they didn't quite make it, so harvest all of these points. They have made the grist mill. That's good news. Can delete this power shaft. And here comes the bad water, as predicted. They can't cut anything else, so they can be deleted. Trees are getting ready over here. With a lot of water flowing. Our dam is back. This is all stocked up, so now, yeah, they can, when they get all the planks. Don't have any planks now. Need a couple more beavers. They are working. We are producing about 150 horsepower. With just the 2 of them. 3 of them would be better. I mean, more is always better, isn't it? But when the last one is built, we can unpause the smelter. And things are going splendid. Over here, yes, this is a bit crappy. Because all of this bad water moves into here and it hangs around here. It will get mixed down, so you can see the stuff move away. But it would probably be smart to get in here some contamination barriers also. Not right now, because we haven't built the second farmhouse yet. For the future. They are working over here. Well, we do have the planks now, so they soon should be able to get everything going. Yes, and this, they got it in a log pile over here, so they should make reasonably quick work out of this when they don't go to bed. Do got a lot of oak coming in here. Some oak did die. That's a shame. I didn't think they would die. It is a shame. Ooh, we have an extra lodge and extra beavers. That's a good thing. Our water is moving. Let's put 2 of them in here. This is working fine. We are making wheat. So soon we should be able, with the bakery, to make some nice stuff. Let's see, we need charcoal for everything. We need... What's the simplest recipe? Let's see. The simplest recipe is the second one. The stuffed peppers. We need tomatoes, corn, and bell peppers, and a little bit of charcoal. And it's a nice multiplier. I mean, it makes out of 3 units of food 6 units, so it doubles the amount of food. What would be the best one? Yeah, it seems the best one is the cornbread, but we need cornmeal, wheat flour, and maple syrup. We don't have any maples yet. So I think we should go for the the bell peppers, the stuffed peppers. So we need to produce more tomatoes, corn, and bell peppers. And a nice place for them for this, I think currently would be over here. Then giving them storage for the corn, as we have another drought approaching. No, not wheat flour. Bell peppers. And the tomatoes. And over here we can put in the, where is it? Grilled bell peppers, stuffed peppers. We also could build a grill for the corn, but let's, yeah, our storage is full for that, so put it in. Let's make some charcoal. I believe those are in the industrial pile. Charcoal, yes. Let's just use the 1x1 so they don't use that much space. Our logs are almost done, but very soon, well, when we build up this canal, which maybe, let's give them, it is a lot of flow, so maybe give it a little bit more. A little bit more space. But in a drought we can just delete all of this for wood and then go ahead and build that chunk. Things are going well. Let's see, our metal system. Yes, we can start building the smelter. It is low priority. I mean, we have plenty of time in the drought to build it, so. And let's get everything pumping as much water as we can. I mean, we can have 2k of water stored up, so. It ain't that much, but it is something. Says all the works only needs planks and logs, but we are using a lot of it over here, so 0.1 day. And then we have a 10-day drought. I mean, it's shorter than the last drought. It was a 15-day drought, so we will be fine. Pump up all the water you can, and then we'll pass you. This is done, so let's delete all of those logs. Collect all of that wood and use it over here. You can do it. Let's. I'm pausing one levy, so if we got beavers thinking, let's go all the way over there, they don't get trapped. I'm not really all that worried. Well, you can be paused, you can be paused, you can be paused, you can be paused. So let's use all of the wood. we have for all of this. Will these survive? They should survive. And these will probably die if we don't make this system, which would give us quite a lot more area for our blueberries and mostly our apple trees. The dam is almost finished. That's only 5 more units of wood. Don't need more planks. Let's keep on the juices, so we are making some juice. And the rest can be used for all other stuff. Building this, they need 50 planks. 20 bricks, well, they got most of the bricks. And scrap metal, but low priority. By the end of this drought, we should have all of this land all inhabitable. Usable. At least usable. Over here, get some wood ready. Even as a higher prioritizing, so they don't have to walk all the way to there. So they can build most of this straight up. Pick up those logs. 7 days. Should be doable. Prioritize by the haulers. Yes. They're working. Awesome stuff. I mean, when we have a bad tide, this will be a little bit of a trouble with bad water standing in here. But it should be flushed out quite quickly when there is good water flowing all the way through here. And I hope, but otherwise we need to demolish a couple of these blockages so they don't actually so we don't overflow anything else. Well, if that's the case, I didn't need to make this. So why not pick up that wood and go building little beavers? I don't want them to build from on top of here, so let's delete that part. 5 days should be doable. Oh. Can't seem to keep our blueberries alive. Well, at least we have the 5. Here we should do that. Well, let's just wait with that. Well, unpause you And you. We got beavers doing nothing, so that's not a good thing. Maybe a builder's hut. 20 planks, 10 planks, yes. Where should we place this? Should be able to build this pretty quick and then double the amount of... Oh, we can put another beaver in the workplace. Should have done that. And now we have 8 worker beavers. So this should be going pretty damn quick. So let's go beavers, yes. Look at them go, look at them go. Maybe I needed to build a bigger industrial pile over here. We have the logs available. So let's go beavers, let's go building. Yeah. It's working really well. Yeah. I don't know why I forgot why I built those dam pieces over there. I don't think they're quite necessary. Not trying to maintain like a good chunk of water over here. But I think if we close this off immediately, we might have a waterfall limitation over here. And I don't want to drown our beavers. This is almost done. Pick up the rubble. Or you can pick it up from up top, so you can pause this. Yes, it is all picked up. Put back the walking path all over the place here. And now get this ready. Let's take a look over here. Yeah, this won't be finished in this episode. Still have 1.5k of water. Food is getting a little bit lower, but we're doing well. And over here we can put in one of those. One fluid dump. Yes. Pause it because we don't need to dump fluid right here. Maybe we can. Oh, no. Yes. If we can connect this part to our forester, maybe we can grow a little bit more of our apple trees. Or we need to rearrange the path and let them naturally spread. working over here. This will be all filled up soon. The drought has ended. Over here, they're taking only planks needed. We're not making any planks currently, so let's unpause one of those. And things are looking good. Can unpause the fluid dump. Yes. This bit gets greened up by the water flowing. Oh yes, it is flowing. Hopefully we won't be overflowing. That is, I mean, that is still a risk. But for this episode, I'm really happy. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this episode, or you've enjoyed making it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see. If you want to see more, didn't really do anything. If you want to see more, give it a like, give it a dislike, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. See you. Goodbye.